The mission of CoachedSchooling is to create a vast national network of social entrepreneurs who will fundamentally disrupt the educational landscape by empowering them to create their own high-tech, high-performance private schools that are affordable to the middle class. Why is this so important? Because in the words of my students who have walked through my classroom door over the past 14 years with their heavy backpacks that they would drop down on their desks, sit down and slump in their chairs and say, "Man, Mr. Olson, school sucks. I hate this." And once I realized it wasn't a critique of my personal teaching and a more generalized comment, at least most of the time, I realized I had no good answer for them. And we all know, and most of us agree, that public schools can do a better job. In case there's any doubt, here's a quick reminder. In comparison to our international peers, our students perform worse as the longer they stay in school. They lose ground over time. This needs to change in a big way. We need to throw away our current assumptions and take a fresh look at teaching and learning. This guy has done just that. Sal Khan has created the world's most popular way to learn math through gamified e-learning. This kid is our inspiration. We met Matthew Carpenter as a 5th grader, where he and his teacher, through the course of 1 year, using Khan Academy, he learned calculus. And it wasn't just him. The rest of his class got into Algebra 2 and trigonometry, and the other half got to Algebra 1 as 5th graders. We want to take Matthew's success, and we want to replicate it across all grade levels, all subjects, for every student in the United States, as quickly as possible. With learning velocity at this pace, we think we can get students to finish high school early and get basically the equivalent of a liberal arts BA by the time they turn 18. What channels do we go through? Public schools? Well, Matthew's principal, she had a riot on her hand with the teachers because they were already nervous about the kids getting so far ahead so quickly. There's too much entrenched bureaucracy and interest in public school for it to be a viable avenue to pursue. They're too change resistant. I spent a good portion of my career in one of the nation's top charter schools. And both Yes Prep and KIPP are getting absolutely stunning results with their students, but they can't grow fast enough. In the past 22 years, charter schools have only gotten to 3% share of the market, mostly due to legislative caps and human capital constraints. At $20,000, private schools are out of the reach of most families. But they do offer fertile ground for growth and innovation because they're free from a lot of the regulation. But not at $20,000. Our model, we seek to drive the cost as low as possible. And we think we can do this for $2,500 a year and at $10 a day. This is a disruptive price. This changes the game and opens up private schools to the middle class. How do we make it so affordable? We focus on the 2 line items any school has that are their biggest pieces of their budget: people and buildings. The current avalanche of educational technology that lies at teachers' feet right now will allow them to impact more students, teach across discipline, and our model rewards them for it. Right now, over 300,000 churches in America have enough Sunday school classroom space that sits empty Monday through Friday where we can house 50% of the student population right now. This is our cheap space. Our model blends the best elements of homeschooling, traditional schooling, and e-learning technology to bring the one-room schoolhouse into the 21st century. Let's take a look at each element. From homeschooling, we get personalized learning plans, self-paced instruction, projects, flexibility, and the students are self-directed. From traditional schools, we get professional educators, team projects, peer support, and a supervised facility so that both parents can work. From e-learning, this is what I get really excited about. Learning is no longer variable and time fixed. We take that old equation and we flip it. so that learning becomes fixed and time is now variable. It's no longer a question of if my child is going to learn, it is how long is it going to take him to learn every concept. Also, e-learning provides instant feedback, higher student engagement, and great data analytics so we can see student learning in real time. We put these things together for CoachedSchooling. How do we deploy this as rapidly as possible throughout the United States? CoachedSchooling serves as an edtech software as a service company who will enable the rapid growth of educational entrepreneurs so that we can make it a seamless turnkey process for anyone, anywhere to start their own school. We provide startup support, curriculum and content, ongoing operational support, and access to a network of teachers. In return, each coaching practice sends $1 a day per student to CoachedSchooling. Zumba, the popular aerobics fitness company, has an established go-to-market strategy that we think we can approximate. In under 10 years, with less than 250 employees, they've grown a network of 100,000 aerobics instructors and have achieved a valuation of $500 million. What's our current status? So far, we've raised $170,000 and launched a nonprofit proof of concept school in Northwest Houston, where we have already seen higher student engagement and faster student learning. Our team consists of Tori Gaddis and myself, 2 highly complementary Rice MBAs. Tori's a McKinsey alum and brings the technology piece to the table. I've spent a great deal of leadership in Yes Prep and in HISD, and I round out the education side of the house. We are currently seeking $250,000 in a high social impact donation to our proof of concept school, Talent Unbound. This will allow us to refine our model, expand our pilot operations, and to further deepen our technology research. Later this year, we'll be launching a seed round for funding for CoachedSchooling. So, if on your bucket list there's a line for revolutionizing K-12 education, or if you'd like to add it tonight, we can help you check that off. So please come see us in the breakout session for more details. Thank you.